Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I
Hello.
hope you are well. I hope you're having an amazing day. And I am Dr. Tammy, your success strategist and literacy educator. I help purpose-driven leaders move in the direction of more and prepare for what's next. And my girl, Coach Jeanine, is here, and she is.
Hello, my name is Jeanine Bunzigiye, and I'm definitely glad to be here today. And I am with You Solution, which we always empower women and be able to match all the coaches and business owners with the investors. So we're here to bring your message and your business global.
Yes, and that's what we do. Because I don't really say much
Absolutely.
about being catalyst for change
Yes.
global, but that's part of my platform too. Is
Mhm.
let's not limit ourselves.
Yes.
And that's something that.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let's take care of some housekeeping
Oh,
because I'm already getting into this because I wanted to talk about why we chose global. So we'll start with that, but let's do some housekeeping, y'all.
mhm.
So if you're joining us,
Sure.
say hello to us in the comments. Make sure you type something, say hello, drop an emoji. Go on your phone, find the emoji with the world where you can see Africa showing, the continent of Africa showing. Put that down in the emojis and say that way we know. So if you don't want to say hello, so do that for us and share this out. Make sure you
Yes.
share it. Tag someone in the comments, share the link in their messenger or to their phone. Just share, share, share. Because we are here every day
Mhm.
and we are going to do this because we are
Yes,
determined for us to move
absolutely.
in the direction of more and prepare for
Yes.
what's next. So,
Mhm.
okay, so what I was going to say is we both have that. And last night we talked about the similarities in our journey and what we're
Mhm.
doing. And the
Mhm.
one thing that we both have is this global idea. And
Yes.
I'm going to tell you why I chose global, and then you can tell me why you chose global. When I
Sure.
started making this, when I started thinking about the name for my business, I was trying to decide if I wanted to do global or international. And I chose global intentionally because
Yes.
international just means that maybe two countries.
Right.
It doesn't mean as many, but global is like Earth,
Yes.
the planet.
Mhm. That's right. Yes.
So it was more expansive, it was more inclusive, and
Yes.
so I decided on global for a reason as opposed to international.
Mhm.
Catalyst for change international, right? Catalyst for change
Yes.
global, because we're going to take over this whole globe here. You're going to be able to spin it and see us in every country, right? In every
Absolutely.
continent, we're going to be there. Every province, every island, we're going to be there, right?
Yes.
And so that's what and that's why I chose
Yes.
global versus international.
International. Yes.
So what happened? You chose global. Why did you choose global as part of your mission in your leadership coaching?
So in my leadership coaching, why I chose global, because I believe that my message it's just not for for where I am from. It's just it's not just for one particular community or culture. To me, my message or the people that I'm called to serve are global. So that's why to me it was just that, I mean, that was really easy for me to choose, and I knew
Yeah,
from the get go, I knew from the beginning that I'm called, and my message, my leadership coaching, it's really for global. So
yeah,
that's why I'm always preparing myself to
yeah,
talk to the global, even though in the beginning I started, with few people from the same place. But at my mission, I always see the future. It was always the global. So absolutely, yeah, that's why I chose global.
yeah. That's interesting. So, y'all, tonight we're talking about our journey, and we're going to talk about our journey. And we're talking about these two concepts this month. This is Women's History Month, and so what we've decided is to talk about the concept. Well, we're talking about several things. We're talking about
Yeah.
collaboration. We're here together.
Yes.
Let me get this right.
Hmm.
We're talking about collaboration. We're talking about partnerships. We're talking about entrepreneurship. We're talking about leadership. And
Yes.
tonight, our focus is on leadership, the connection between leadership and entrepreneurship.
Hmm.
And that's what we're going to talk about today. But we're talking about that journey between the two. And for us, it may be different. I haven't, I know quite a bit about Jeanine because we've had a lot of conversations. But
Yes.
when you have conversations, you talk about whatever's relevant in that moment at that time.
Right.
So tonight
Mhm.
we thought, this week is about us sharing what we do with you and just connecting with you and helping you on your journey with some inspiration and encouragement. And so tonight we thought we talk about the journey. Last night we talked about our why we do what
Right.
we do. Today
Mhm.
we're talking about the journey. So, Coach Jeanine,
Mhm.
tell us about your journey. How did
Yes.
you get here?
So
And what
my
is your connection
journey,
to entrepreneurship?
uh,
And
thank you, Dr. Tammy.
it's okay. There's a delay, y'all. So
Yeah,
we're trying
thank
to
you,
work
Dr.
through that.
Tammy. I just want to yeah, so
Yeah.
I just want to share my journey. I started with leadership. I definitely define leadership as really my community be able to give back. So that's how it started, and that started in my house. I
Yeah.
started really watching my mom, my people in my family, women in my family really start serving. And to me, well, I did not really give a name, so that's mean it's a leadership, but it was something natural that I've seen for so many years. And I grew up like that. Like really, my mom and my grandma and women in my family, they really on a regular basis. Like my house was really a house where meetings and meetings was happening, and I really was inspired by that to see how women in my family, they were the leaders, and they were really changing life by what they were doing. So it could be in business, in politics, in church, everywhere I was going, I was surrounding with women in leadership. So that really inspired me, and that's how our journey started. And I started also serving in the same environments, and to be able to see the journey that inspired me to be able to give back. And it was really something that I did not even question. I did not even, really shy away from, because to me it was really something was presenting from even when I was growing up. That was really the leadership I've seen. And so many always asking me, Jeanine, how did you come up, or how do you continue to? It's so natural to you to serve. It's because I've seen it every day. That's my mother really inspired me, my grandmother, and many, many women that I can't even start to name their names. But that's how I was really inspired. And also, after many years when we came in this country, almost 22 years ago, and that's how it took me time to kind of be able to organize myself. And when I became an entrepreneur, it was really something quick because I saw the demands, I saw the need, and I just continued to serve even as an entrepreneur.
Oh, that's awesome. And so, and that thing that has come back, that has come up several times.
Yes.
This idea of service and being
Mm-hmm.
of service. And it's interesting that your family had such an influence.
Yes.
And so that's amazing. So
Yes.
yours actually, you were a leader and then you decided to walk into your entrepreneurship.
That's right.
Amazing.
That's right.
Amazing.
And also,
Amazing.
I just forgot to mention that many of the women in my family are business owners, and I've
Oh,
seen how yeah. So many, many of them. So to me, business and leadership it goes together. So that's something I was always, always inspired. Always.
always. That's interesting because my journey was slightly different. Like
Yes.
I didn't really have I wasn't exposed to a lot of entrepreneurs in my family. Like people
Mm-hmm.
didn't have businesses. My family was very traditional in, having a job, working for someone else, going the 9 to 5 and
Mm-hmm.
doing that. And that's what I
Mm-hmm.
saw. And just working hard and
Yes.
grinding and just being committed to whatever you set out to do.
Mm-hmm.
But and so therefore in that sense I think I was just a natural born leader. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
just naturally wanting to do more, be more, and be
Yes.
involved in the community. I remember being involved
Absolutely.
in things in our community, like the NAACP, the youth chapters of everything. And then of course with school I was involved in clubs and
Me
served
too.
in
Me
offices
too.
and did
Me
things
too.
like that. Yeah, and so I did things like that. And so therefore that part of me was always there. I always I always kind of walked to my own, drum or whatever that saying is, right? Because I
Mm-hmm.
just did my own thing. And
Mm-hmm.
which is really obvious now that I'm an entrepreneur and I'm in business.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really interesting
Yes.
because I kind of I didn't fall into entrepreneurship, but there was a point when there was nothing else that made sense for me to grow. There was nothing else that made sense for me to do to in order to move to the next level and do all the things that I wanted to do. Because,
Mhm.
if anybody know, if you follow me on social media, if you know anything about my businesses, there's so many pieces and elements that I have to it because I like I really love, let's just be honest, doing so much. And
Yeah,
I'm decent at it. Okay,
yeah.
I'm good at it. And so therefore I do that. So I think for me,
You're
I
very
was
good.
always a leader, and then entrepreneurship came in there. It's okay, Michelle. It's okay. Hello, Nina. Hello. Thank you all for being here. Michelle, we know you didn't mean the
Hello,
sad
everybody.
face. We know you're happy to be here. So thank you all for being here. We appreciate you all for being here. So thank you. But yeah, so I think that's what it was for me. And then of course within entrepreneurship, we know entrepreneurship is kind of an ongoing thing, right? It doesn't end, right? It doesn't just
Yes,
stop.
it is.
We're
It is a journey. It is a
yeah,
journey. We're still learning. We're
yeah.
still going. We keep pushing. And sometimes you don't even feel like sometimes like, oh, I want to go back to 9 to 5. And then you say, no, I do not. You just remember your why. You say, no, I'm here to serve. Yeah.
I think we're back. We froze for a second, but I think we're
Oh, we
back.
froze for a second. Okay. Okay.
but
Yeah.
but luckily we froze. We wasn't making crazy faces.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm over here watching Facebook. So but anyway, so
Mhm.
it is. We're up at 2 a.m. We're
Yeah.
asleep. So that
Hey,
is
you have
constantly
to
happening.
sacrifice. You have to
Yeah.
sacrifice.
Let's see. Let's see if we're back. I'm just checking on things. So for those of you, if you could hear me, just hang on a minute. I'm just checking on things, making sure we're good because I don't see that we've started back up on Facebook. We're still frozen.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to make
Technology, huh? You gotta love it. You gotta love technology.
technology.
Yep.
I'm gonna get out and go back. Okay, yeah, I think we're still good. Maybe we're not.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, y'all. That was commercial.
Yep.
Oh, I'm cooking in a bit of goodness, got on my iPad. It's all right. We want to
It's
know what you're
okay.
cooking.
Yeah,
You must
Michelle.
share.
Thank you for being here, Michelle.
Yes, we froze for a second, but we're back. But yeah, so I think, so I think that's what it was for me. Like some of those elements came in, but I think there was a point after I received my doctoral degree that I thought it was like the world just opened up. I realized all that I can do. And
Yeah.
then I realized all I wanted to do. And I wanted to touch more people. I wanted to touch more lives beyond the ones that were in my seats in my classroom. In
Right.
order to do that, I thought, how am I going to do that? Like, we can only have so much class size because of, finance. It's a
Oh yeah.
financial thing. It's a
Hmm.
business. And so
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how can I make my classroom bigger? Let's start a business.
Yeah. But,
Let's start a
and that
business.
was
Let's do that.
a very good choice for you because that's how it start with your mindset.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You start
Yeah.
with your mindset and then you make a decision and then you start.
Yeah.
And again, guys, we're not saying it's easy, but
No.
you just have to know when is
Yeah.
the time to start and why are you starting in the first place.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. So,
Mhm.
what did you learn on your journey? Did you learn? Are there any particular things that you learned that you want to share with everyone who's here, whether they're an entrepreneur or not? We know some of you are not, but
Mhm.
there's something you want to do. You have goals. You have this desire burning inside of you. You want to achieve. And anytime you have something that's strong, it requires you to go on a journey. It requires you to take some steps, some
Yes.
huge steps, and do some things that are afraid. So, what are some things that you learned in these years that that you've been on this journey and becoming and doing coach
Mhm.
coach
Yes.
Jeanine?
So definitely, it is a journey. It was a journey since I started. It became with my mindset. In the beginning, it was really something that I was like, okay, I need this team of, I don't know, 20 people to help me with everything because my mindset, I had a vision of really empowering people. and I was finding myself people really running to me and always asking, directions and asking for help. So I was really in the beginning. I thought, oh, I need to organize myself. I need more money. I need more this. I need more. So on all of that, which we all need, but at the same time, as I don't want that to stop me. Even though I don't have everything, ready at the same time, it's gonna go
Yeah.
progressively. So I had to really say, okay, I just have to work with what I have now. As an entrepreneur, as you can know, the beginning or like it's really a journey that it's up and down. And sometimes you have ideas, great ideas, but sometimes it's not the right moment. So those are some of the stuff that I really learned as an entrepreneur. There was some idea that I thought, oh, this could be easy to start, or this could be, and I was just gonna give an example for me and Dr. Tammy. We were thinking about by last year, we're gonna go in the world and do the conference in this country and that country. I mean, we had all this planned
Yes.
out. And
Yes,
then
we
we
did.
had
We had it
a
all
very
planned.
good surprises. But guess what? And the only thing really helped us was for us to adjust because as an entrepreneur, as a leader, you need to be able to quickly shift and just keep it going. You have to adjust in your mind. And then that's why we emphasize so much about the mindset because some of us, we won't be here if it was not because of our mindset. We came across so many obstacles, so many issues that you're just gonna give up. But guess what? For us, we say there's no option for us. We cannot give up. This is what it meant for us that we should do this. This is what we're called to do. So that's just I want to encourage you guys. Some of the things that you going to experience in your journey as a leader, but also as an entrepreneur, it's not gonna go the way you plan it. It's not. That one I guarantee you for sure. But you just have to be very flexible and just adjust, redirect, and just keep it going.
Oh, I like that. And I'm trying to uh type these into the chat. So
Yeah.
don't give up,
Don't give up
expect challenges,
and
and
redirect
redirect.
and
Ooh,
keep
I
it
love
going
that.
and
And
keep it going.
keep going, keep going,
Yes.
keep going. I love
Hmm.
that. I love that.
Yes. Hmm.
So, I think that's it. And for me, because I've only been in this entrepreneurial space
Yes.
maybe 4 years. I
Hmm.
actually started December of 2016
Hmm.
and embarking on it. I didn't become a full-blown business until
Hmm.
2017, but the way that I started, just so those of you that know, like before I even thought about naming it in that sense and making it official with the Secretary of State type
Yes.
thing, I
Hmm.
actually started in that December and I started strategizing and putting those
Hmm.
pieces together. I
Right.
started creating like a map of
Oh,
things
good. I like that. I
that
like.
I wanted to do. And so I
Hmm.
first started out with visibility. So that's when I started going live. I started making a connection with the audience because I
Yes.
knew everyone knew me as an educator. I'd been
Hmm.
an educator at that time. I had been an educator probably about 16, 17 years. And
Hmm.
so I knew most people knew me as an educator. So that was
Yes.
easy. Like, me teaching something on
Yeah.
live, yeah, everybody they're like, yeah, of course
Yeah.
she would.
Hmm.
But for me to say, hey, I'm an entrepreneur and to be in this space where I can help people plan and strategize, I had to make that tradition. Like, that's part of what I do too. I do that in my classes. That's part
That's
of what
true.
I do. But
Hmm.
when people think about teaching, they think about reading, writing, and arithmetic. They don't think about
Yeah.
these other things
That's
that I do.
really, yeah. That's true. That
There's
because that's
other
the
aspects
thinking.
to teaching when you're in
Yeah.
that class in order to connect and build a rapport with students. And so I knew I had to get people to do that. And I had a psych background. So
Yeah.
had a psychology background as well.
Hmm.
So I had to kind of make those connections. And so I really started by strategizing. So one, get a plan, make it an action plan that you can execute. And then of
That's true.
course, so an action plan and then execute it and be patient. Kind
Yeah.
of that thing. You just got to be patient with yourself. Like,
Yeah.
patience is something I'm working on every day.
Me too. I'm still working on that. I'm still figuring that out every day. I'm going
Every day. So,
every
so you got
day.
to be patient with yourself, but
Hmm.
be also
Yes.
be patient with the process and
Especially
trust
the
the
process.
process.
Hmm.
And know that there's going to be detours, like Coach Jeanine said. There's going to be distractions, but your destination is the same. If that's what you really want, if that's what you
Yes.
really desire, just
Yeah.
go for it.
Hmm.
Which, I'm going to
and
read
read.
something today at the end. I just
Yes,
thought about something. I'm going to read something.
absolutely, and just redirect to, and it's okay if and if something did not really work, and it's okay, just redirect. You
Yeah.
don't have to stick with the plan. Or this is what I designed 4 years ago. No, you need to be able to adjust. As a
Yes.
leader and as an entrepreneur, you need to redirect and readjust, because the vision is still the same, but the process you have to readjust, and and make it really work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, you can be able to read, something for us from the book.
Yeah. So I thought I end with that because it goes in what we was talking today. Thought about reading something because y'all, each show we're going to try to end with a quote or something. But as we were talking today, I think one of the quotes in here is
Yes.
perfect for our discussion today. But before I do that, is there anything else that we should share that you
Mhm.
think we may want to share about our journey, or you think we're good? I think we touched on a lot. There's a lot for people to think about.
I think we just want to, but just be able to recognize a good connection,
Yeah.
which I mean that in this journey you can't do it alone. Me, I
No.
had to learn that, and that's why I met Dr. Tammy. She's the like to me, like whenever I met many people that year, but you have to be able to definitely to notice who definitely understand your vision, who is really aligned with your vision, and just be able to partner with them. This is a perfect example that for me and Dr. Tammy. Oh my God. She definitely understand all, and also I like her spirit. That's something also really, and it's easy for us to working, because we have the same vision, and in so many ways we partner together, and this is really something that's we are encouraging you to on your journey. Make sure that your circle, so we are definitely encourage you today, and we're gonna continue all this month to be able
Yeah.
to continue, and you are unstoppable. You just have to readjust and be able to keep working, but don't give up.
Yes, I love that. And, because that's one of the things that we talk about is collaboration and partnerships. And,
Yes.
part of that is networking and making connections. And
Hmm.
those connections, you need someone on your journey. And even if it's just, I like to call them, just because I like alliteration, business
Yes.
besties.
I
Your
love
business
that.
besties,
Business bestie.
because those business besties are the ones that you can kind of talk to about the things behind the scene,
That's
help you
true.
process when you're
Hmm.
trying to make a decision and you're trying to figure out, is it the right time, is it right for
Right.
you? It's good to
Hmm.
have that business bestie that you can kind of hang out with.
Absolutely.
And in the book as well, I talk about that purpose partner.
Hmm.
It's even better if you can find that purpose partner. So for those of you that are in relationships, if you can find that purpose partner, that partner that is not only that business bestie, but also aligned in purpose and going in the same direction. So I think, that helps too. Like what they're interested in may be different, but them wanting more, desiring more, and moving on that path and not
Yes.
stuck. And y'all are
Hmm.
kind of, you have this
Hmm.
rhythm that you're moving in rhythm in the
Yeah.
direction of more, which
Right.
is part of my platform. Y'all hear me say that
Yeah.
over and over again.
And it just and just Dr. Temi, just to give to your point, our example, the way when we connect, even though the first time we connect, that was 2019, was when things were not really working. But say, guess what?
Yeah.
Let's partner. And that was really something that we recognize that we are very good partner, and we can be able to keep going in the vision that we have. Both was to go global. To bring our
Yeah.
message and our business global. That's something to do. Our relationship really is a perfect example of really good partnership.
Yeah. Especially, she is so patient with me because y'all
Yeah,
know that
it
I
goes
have a
both ways.
vibrant personality. I can be a bit sassy, and and she's so good. She's just so calm, and she's just like, but let's do
Okay.
this.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, Sonara, yes. The direction of more. That's what we're moving
Yes,
to, whatever's
absolutely.
next. So
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tammy.
This is awesome. Okay, so I'm looking forward, y'all. So y'all wondering why I'm looking down because I'm looking forward to read because I just thought about it. And y'all think I would
Mm-hmm.
know these numbers by heart. Of course, the one that keeps coming up may be the one I need to read. It's about detours as well, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not the one that I was wanting to read. So
Yeah.
let me do this. So if you have something to say, oh, let them know about tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? While I'm
So
looking for
yeah, tomorrow it's about the mindset. We're gonna talk about the
yeah,
mindset tomorrow. That's a big one because definitely, just like I said before, we wouldn't be here. Dr. Tammy and I, we wouldn't be here if it was not because our mindset. We made up our mind. We knew what we want, and we started. Period. We did not, yeah, we definitely gonna drag our feet sometimes because so many excuses. Sometimes you can think about, oh, I don't have this, I don't have this together. You just have to start because again, you have to start
yeah,
somewhere, and then things gonna fall, together. But you just have to start. Okay, so that's really what we want to talk about tomorrow. Please invite your
yeah.
friends, invite your loved ones, your girlfriends, so we can be able to. You can get the empowerment, and your girlfriend can get also the empowerment.
Yes, absolutely. All right, I found it. Yeah, so join us
Oh,
tomorrow. And
awesome!
so 9 p.m. No, yes, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern is late. So as you're winding down,
Yes.
pull out your iPad if you want to do
Mm-hmm.
that. If you want to watch us in bed or turn on your TV, wherever you watch your
Mm-hmm.
Facebook or YouTube, find us
Yes.
there. All right. So this is from Reap More. And read more. It's
Mm-hmm.
76 for this season. And it's a book of quotes and a little commentary, but it talks about what we've been talking about today about
Mm-hmm.
detours and redirection. So,
Yes.
and so it came up. So I'm going to read it. I just kind of threw it here. So tomorrow, Jeanine will
Sure.
share something. But tonight, I'm going to share something. And tomorrow, Jeanine will share something.
Absolutely.
So we're
Yeah.
going to be tagging like that, but we'll share
Yeah.
something to
Absolutely.
end. So
Yes.
here we go. So let's do this. So I'm going to read 61, seed 61. Detours redirect our path, not the destination. Detours are distractions. They are unpredictable and inconvenient. They throw us off track and make us feel like we don't know where we are going. They even extend our trip and require more time to get to where we are going. However, we must remember that no matter where the detours take us, our destination is the same. Our destiny is the same.
Yes.
When we allow ourselves to get flustered by detours, we lose focus and forget the original plan.
Mhm.
However, if we would just read the signs along the way, they will guide us to where we are destined to be. Be confident in your pursuits. Be patient with yourself. Your destiny awaits. What is distracting you from your purpose? Where have you been redirected? Is it taking you longer to get to where you want to be? Are you focused on the detour or the destination? Are you focused on the destination or your destiny? So, just a few things we
Oh,
want
I
you to
love it.
remember is just remember that detours redirect our path. What
Mhm.
Coach Jeanine was talking about, whether you go right, left, back, front, whatever,
Right.
but it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't, but it doesn't redirect
Change
the
the
destination.
game. Yeah, I love
Once
that.
that
I
that
love
is your
it.
goal, go for it. Go for it.
Yes, go for it. And remember, just keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. You are unstoppable.
Yes, and Michelle says it perfectly. Detours always have something to teach us because if you're on a detour, there's something
That's
you
true.
need to learn for your
That
journey.
is true.
Something that you need to learn that's going to prepare you for your destination, that's
That's
going to
true.
prepare you for where you're going. There's something
Mm-hmm.
you need. So when you get there, you're ready. You're ready
Yes.
for it. You're ready for it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And make sure you learn that thing that you have to learn because if you don't learn that, you're gonna repeat the class. You're gonna
Yes.
repeat
Yes, because then you'll just get another detour. You'll get
exactly
another
another
sign that
detour.
says
Yes.
this
Yes.
road is closed. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you'll get you'll get another sign. So that's why I say read
Absolutely.
the signs along the way because they'll tell you.
Absolutely.
There's messages that you need to get.
Yes.
There's things you need to pick up for your
Mm-hmm.
destination. So yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right.
This has been great.
Awesome. Thank you guys. We will
Thank
see
you
you
all for
again tomorrow night.
yes. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. I'm gonna let my co-host go first and close us
Yes.
and say how you can connect with her. She's gonna let you know where you can find her and how you connect with her. So go ahead, Coach Jeanine. Go for it.
Absolutely. Again, it was a pleasure today again to share this time. So please don't hesitate to contact us. And you can find me on my Instagram, my IG, it's Jeanine Management underscore management. And then on Facebook, I just Jeanine Bunzigiye. Again, I would love to hear from you. And also, if you have some questions, guys, you can post some questions for us too. We would love to interact and continue to interact with you and continue in this journey with us. The whole month we are here. And thank you. You are unstoppable.
Yes, yes, yes. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. So, so y'all, so I am Dr. Tammy, and you can find me at Dr. Tammy Francis everywhere. My website is even drtammyfrancis.com. You can connect with me there. You can even get Reap More 76 Seeds for this season
Mhm.
on my website or on Amazon.
Please
There is
do.
the
It's
ebook
an
version.
amazing book. Please do.
Thank
Please do.
Thank you. And so you can get that there and just connect with me. Like I said, we'll be back and we'll be here. And we hope that you will join us, ask us questions. We'll be here Monday through Friday, 9 p.m.
Mhm.
Central, unless something comes up, but 9
Yes.
p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. And if you're in the other parts of the world and you're sleeping or it's early, we appreciate you joining us. And just make sure you say hello, whether you're live or on the replay.
Yes.
Just shoot us a comment and share this. If you find it valuable for use and you know someone who could use it, please share it. If somebody needs
Please share.
encouragement for their journey, share it with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
See
And see you
y'all
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
guys.
Y'all have a great one.